Good morning, it's Saturday the 10th, Saturday the 10th of August, and it's about 11:15, and I'm standing on Royal Avenue in front of 2 Royal Avenue, which has been refurbished and decorated and all the rest of it to be a sensory dome, workstations, playful space, yellow cafe and exhibition centre. So let's go in and see what's going on. Walk through the building here and there's all sorts going on. There's a big cafe and there's an artisan market going on. But down at the far end here is the RNLI exhibition, and it's now open, and it's going to be open for the next number of weeks. So if you're interested in anything to do with the RNLI, come down to Royal Avenue and check this exhibition out. So interaction games and whatnot there too. How long's the exhibition open for, Danny?
We're here until the 15th of September.
You're here until the 15th of September. Are these similar exhibitions being put on in other UK and...
This is the one and only exhibition that we have. Now obviously you can go and visit our museums and our lifeboat stations all around the UK and Ireland, but this is the only exhibition of this type, and it will be moving to be confirmed, a surprise of where it's going to be moving to next, so we're going to give as many people as possible the chance to see the exhibition.
Right. Oh, I thought that this was running in conjunction with maybe 5 or 6 others throughout.
No, we have.
This is the only exhibition
this is
UK.
Unique. This is now there is. We have museums.
Yes, the museums.
Where you can see, and we have visitable kind of locations that you can go to. But this type of exhibition, it's one of a kind.
I didn't
here in
realise
Belfast.
that. And you're talking about museums there.
Yes.
There's no museums in Northern Ireland, is
Not
there?
in Northern Ireland, unfortunately, no. But you can over around England and Wales. I believe so in Scotland as well. But you can visit any of the museums. You can, once you go on the website, the RNLI.org, there's actually a section you can click into to see where all the museums are and where the lifeboat stations are where you can actually go and visit.
Right, lovely. Thanks very much, Danny. Super. And Danny was telling me there that the RNLI actually cover the entire British Isles. So if you are having having a boating calamity down south, there are RNLI stations down there too. Isn't that good? Heroic deeds and incredible rescues. And here's one of the examples of that. There's Dunleary. A lot of history here. Since 1824 to 2023, in Ireland, 34,000 launches, over 8,000 lives saved, and 35,000 plus people aided. And overall, in UK, British Isles, I presume, 146,000 lives plus saved. That's amazing. And the RNLI doesn't receive any funds from government. Isn't that unbelievable? And here's a few celebrating our volunteers. Couldn't work without volunteers and fundraisers. Together we are one crew. And here's the whole history of the RNLI. 200 years of life saving. Started in 1785. I'll run the camera down slowly. I'll get rid of myself. Don't leave me. This is quite something. This guy is Sir William Hillary, RNLI founder.
And on the back, this one says Belfast Royal Avenue.
And there's Ballyglass, RNLI volunteer crew member Hazel O'Connor. The only Hazel O'Connor I remember is a pop singer from the 1970s, Hazel O'Connor. In 200 Voices, the RNLI's podcast series that celebrates 200 years of life-saving, you'll hear stories of courage, selflessness, heartbreaking loss and heartfelt relief, as told by those whose lives have been touched by the charity. Special thanks to the 200 club members who made it all possible. And here are some of the celebrities. There's one of my favourite people, Timothy Small. To listen to all the episodes, scan the QR code, visit rnli.org/200 podcast or search RNLI 200 podcast. look at the state of them. Look at the state of them. You know, this is what they wore back in the day. Oh my goodness. You just need to come down here and check this out for yourself. And with more and more people, you know, doing paddle boarding and such like, and canoeing around our coast, you know, it's imperative that we have an organisation dedicated to saving lives. And here's what this is a super safety net for anybody who wants to take to the water. And and this is some of the gear that you'd be wearing if you were on a lifeboat as a crew member. This is called PPE, personal protective equipment. Comes with 150 years of development, and that would be similar to the boats and all the rest of it that they use. The casualty. What do you do if you get into trouble in the water? You try and stay afloat. Head back and, well, it's giving you all the basics there. In 2023, RNLI lifeboats on the island of Ireland launched a total of 963 times, saved 34 lives and aided 1,302 people. My goodness. And this tells you about raising the alarm. And these are the various sequence of events that happen whenever the alarm is raised. Lifeboat Day with the Dublin Ladies Guild, 1901. Fine bunch of ladies. check out all the RNLI stations around Ireland. I didn't realise the RNLI operated down south. I mean, that just shows you how stupid I am. Most of you knew I was pretty stupid, but that's really stupid. And this is Courtown. I have been in Courtown, lifeboat station. In fact, I stayed in Courtown with Tanya. That's amazing. And I never even clocked the lifeboat station. And this photograph shows the evolution of life jackets used by the RNLI. And this one's Cork, and this one's Caphook, and this one's Beaufort, this one's Old ALB, and this one's New ILB, oh it's ILB, New ALB over to the right. So that's the latest personal protection gear for lifeboat crew members. And this is the building of Sir William Hillary, the first fast afloat steam lifeboat in the RNLI fleet, and it was stationed at Dover between 1930 and 1940. Then comes to the launch. Oh my goodness. The all-weather lifeboats centre at Poole is where we build Shannon class lifeboats, maintain the other all-weather lifeboats in our fleet. Inshore lifeboat centre at Cowes is where we build and maintain our inshore lifeboat fleet. So not only do they operate around the coast, they operate in lakes and lochs. This is the RNLI lifeboat timeline. And this is the way it was down at the bottom. This is a Severn class lifeboat. And these are the various medals that are awarded to crew members for gallantry. But they couldn't do anything without the funding of the general public. So folks, come down here and check this out for yourself. Bring your kids. It is interactive. You know, there's various, you can put on this headgear, and it's a VR headset. So you're going to envisage being out on the sea on a lifeboat in one of these seats with the headgear on. I'm not just going to try that because I might get scared. That was my wee visit to the RNLI exhibition. That's down at the back of 2 Royal Avenue, way down here past the artisan market. If you can see that, the posters up for the RNLI. Come along and check it out for yourself. You will not be disappointed.